his way to the ring. At the age of 25, fighting one of the avoided men of boxing. Guillermo Rigondeaux has the ability to make the very best sometimes look very ordinary. Can JAZZA Dickens somehow make what would be a huge step up in class? Born again Christian, talented fighter, yes, but can he perform at this level?
Damn.
One defeat on his record against Kid Gallagher. Apart from that, he's won everything. Kid Galahad, I beg your pardon.
Kid Galahad. That's gotta be the bum of the month.
Well, he looks relaxed enough, but I'm sure he's going to have a lot of nerves going through it.
JAZZA Dickens versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. That's right. We're gonna check this fight out. And shout out to Rigondeaux. He had me on my his Twitter feed with that interview about Lomachenko, where he says that back when he was 2-0, Kellerman asked him about a fight with Rigondeaux, and Lomachenko was like, mad respect for Rigondeaux. I'm going to need about 2 or 3 more fights. A couple more fights before we fight Rigondeaux. So that let you know what Lomachenko thought about him. That's for sure.
He really has, and I thought as closer the fight got, he would look and act and sound, you know, a little bit nervous, and he hasn't at all. And I think that's a real good, positive thing for him going into this fight.
That's perfect. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami by way of Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Well, here he is. Pinch yourself, it's happening. Guillermo Rigondeaux, one of the greatest amateur fighters of all time, twice the Olympic champion, would surely have been champion for a 3rd time had he not been banned after trying to defect. Eventually makes his defection from Cuba and becomes a professional.
Damn, I gotta get this streaming a little bit better. Not a fan of the quality here, but it is what it is. You want to see the Guillermo Rigondeaux fight? This is it. Versus JAZZA Dickens. And I'll skip the intros. I'm going to skip these intros. Let's keep it moving. Alright, let's see it. First round. Okay. 22. 7 KOs. 22-0 undefeated.
With 10 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 9 pounds, 12 ounces, and tonight he wears the black and yellow shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami,
El Chacal.
Guillermo Rigondeaux.
By the way, hit the thumbs up button. And of course, subscribe to the channel. You guys gotta do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBA Super Bantamweight Championship of the world.
A fight that was scheduled first time for March.
Let's see it.
Had problems getting a visa.
Oh yeah, Lomachenko must beware of Guillermo Rigondeaux. He must beware.
5 years ago, he took Casey out in the opening round. Dickens has been saying it is his destiny to be the world champion. What can he do?
That's a big question.
Rigondeaux's got a cautious start here.
And they'll certainly rank alongside the likes of Lloyd Honeyghan against Don Curry, against
Real cautious.
Randolph Turpin, against Sugar Ray Robinson. If he pulls this one off,
Oh, it'd be such an amazing win. It'd be the biggest win by any British fighter in recent years, that's for sure. I think the Turpin-Robinson thing stands alone.
1951 that was.
Completely making JAZZA Dickens miss there with a double jab. Let's see if JAZZA Dickens can land a punch. That's the real game, is can you even land a punch against Rigondeaux? Missed a triple jab.
And he makes you miss by inches, centimeters sometimes.
Rigondeaux just missed with a blistering
Dickens as well.
overhand left.
Little confidence maybe there for JAZZA.
Just missed again, finding his range. Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Self-confessed bad lad when he was
Yeah,
a kid.
good job.
JAZZA turned his life around with his religion and with his boxing. Works as a volunteer in soup kitchens and night shelters back home in Liverpool. A proud product of the Everton Red Triangle Gym. Missed by a lot there, did he?
He just clipped him as well with that, actually, with that left hand. Just as JAZZA was just spinning around. Just before that, I was just about to say, well, JAZZA's doing it. He's landed with a punch so far, but then Rigondeaux prepared the that.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Rigondeaux. He's very hard.
Yo, shout out to Vovo. You know, right now YouTube it says no one's in the chat, so I don't even know. I'm surprised someone's paying attention.
Behind the scenes, those who've been working say that all through the week, Rigondeaux's been sweetness and light.
What JAZZA needs to do, if he really wanted to make an impact, he's got to get inside of Rigondeaux's power. He's got to get inside of it. Not jab to the body, but just try and hook. And just stay in the clinch. That's what he's got to do, in my opinion. Because there's no way you're beating Guillermo Rigondeaux at mid-range. That is all Rigondeaux. You have to either get him from the outside or the inside. But no way anyone touches Rigondeaux at mid-range. It doesn't happen.
Can't allow himself to be intimidated. Good shot there from Rigondeaux in the closing seconds of the round.
There's the first round.
And a little bit of an old-fashioned stare between the two.
But hit the thumbs up button, guys. We need that thumbs up button up. It lets me know you guys are paying attention.
It's nice to get a little taste of the gloves early, you know what I mean? It's good. Sam, now these good fighters, they react to feints. He's going for every feint that you make. What we should start to do now is give a good look at him, see now the gears mesh, and we're in there now, you know what I mean? Start them feints going, you're on a little feint above it, and then come up with a...
Yeah, man. You gotta let your hands go against Rigondeaux. But he's so accurate with his counter shots. He truly does make you pay for every opportunity you give him. Alright, let's get that off. So JAZZA Dickens trying to overcome the Cuban giant, the beast known as Rigondeaux. Second round starts now.
It was a very cagey round, but he didn't get took the off JAZZA Dickens. That's a good thing. You know, he didn't run overall with anything, but I think, yeah, just that little thing was a cagey opener by both.
Battle of the Southpaws. So many of the great Cuban amateurs over the years have been Southpaws. That was the way, the coaching method. And they were encouraged to adopt the Southpaw stance simply because
Rigondeaux,
it is so awkward.
he's measuring him and looking for a big left hand, as he does right there.
There's no tell in his, that's the thing about Rigondeaux.
No tell, absolutely.
He doesn't move the hand before he throws it. It goes direct from where it is.
Technically brilliant. Look at Rigondeaux.
Good left hand from JAZZA.
From Dickens. He's poker-faced as well, isn't he, Rigondeaux? Doesn't give away any sort of emotion.
I tell you what, though, JAZZA Dickens, his tactics are not too bad, actually. You know, trying to stay safe, and then he's
Tactics aren't too bad.
He's committing fully.
Okay.
So I think something like what Rigondo, who makes you miss by inches, you're afraid to overcommit, so you end up throwing sloppy punches, and then he makes you pay with it. But Jazza's, no, he's flying in with his shots when he decides.
Guillermo Rigondeaux, El Chacal. See what he does here. Look at him. He completely calm. Focused, relaxed. Not tense at all.
Rigondo just waiting for Dickens to commit.
And looking for a big left hand. That's all he needs is one big left hand.
Dickens trying to stay tight, compact, adopting a cagey approach.
Looking for it.
Those faces on the far side of the ring, every one of them not wanting to miss 1 second, because that's all it takes with a blink of an eyelid. Rigondo hasn't really landed a big shot as yet. He's had the one left hand in this round. Dickens responded, so on that
looking for a big shot. Looking for the opening. And honestly, what did Rigondeaux get hit? What, 2 times? One was a soft jab, and one was a solid left hook. I've counted 2 punches that JAZZA Dickens has landed. Yeah, the body jab would help, but look at Rigondeaux's defense. He's almost blocking it as well. He really is. He's covering the body well. And he's ready to counter at all times. So difficult to deal with a guy like that.
This is where the criticism stems from Rigondo, is that he's not willing to ever take the lead.
And he's waiting. He's kind of, part of his game is waiting on the opponent to give him an opportunity. Oh, beautiful left hand. That's probably the cleanest shot landed in the fight so far. What's going on? You think about stopping it? What's going on? They stopped the fight! Oh, goodness. He didn't even come out to this 3rd round. His jaw has been broken. That one shot ended the fight. That's how powerful Guillermo Rigondeaux is. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Vasyl Lomachenko is going to go in there and try and play chess. That's exactly what he's going to do. And imagine how that's going to turn out for him. Do you see Lomachenko on his front foot stalking Rigondeaux? I don't see it. Maybe he'll try and... You know, I'm not even sure what his game plan is for that one. What is Lomachenko's game plan? Because we've seen him fight where he's against Nicholas Walters, and Walters is just he's unable to walk a guy down. Loma's big, but he doesn't really use his size. Like, you can say he's big, but Loma doesn't use his size when he fights. Not at all. He's moving around. He's darting around the ring. You ever see Loma in the clinches and shit? I saw him in the clinches against Orlando Salido. It didn't turn out too well for him. I think he stayed away from the clinches since then. I think Rigondeaux has the total package in terms of skill set and accuracy in terms of landing punches. He's literally the Mayweather of the bantamweight division. And if he's going to go up a couple of pounds, he's going to go up 10 pounds, is that going to make that much of a difference? That was not his first fight. Did he face Orlando in his first fight? Is that the case? No. I believe that was his third fight. Honestly, it was like his third fight. Second? Wasn't his first, that I know. Yeah, second or third. Second or third, that was his fight. But I mean, shit, look what Mikey Garcia did to him. Mikey Garcia had Salido on the floor 3 times. Or 4 times. He had him down every other round. But Lomachenko, like, he hasn't shown one-punch power. He's shown power such that he's outworking someone to the point where they're just being clearly outboxed, and it's almost to a frustration level that just boils over, and then he can eventually stop an opponent just from overwhelming them. Rigondeaux is a guy that's not going to be overwhelmed like that. MG. Who's MG? MG was a pro a long time. Oh, you're talking about Mikey Garcia. Okay, Mikey Garcia. Yeah, he was a solid pro, and yeah, it was very early in his career. Lomachenko, in that situation, Vasily Lomachenko, only his second professional fight. Yeah. Does that mean we're gonna give him a pass for losing? Are we gonna give? He dares to be great, and he goes up there, and he loses to a very wily veteran champion that lost his belt on the scales, right? Vasily Lomachenko has, he's improved since then, obviously. Yeah, he gets a pass. Okay. So wait, so we all want to act like Lomachenko's undefeated. However, this fight coming up is his true test to even be on the pound for pound list. A lot of people have him up there early. I don't have Lomachenko on my pound for pound list. Well, actually, okay, whatever. He might be 5th. He's top 5. Okay, I'll give him top 5. But the thing about it is, Lomachenko hasn't really gotten the big signature victories other than the Gary Russell fight. Rigo's not too small, man. I'm telling you guys, Rigo's not too small. Was Floyd too small for Canelo? Or Cotto? Was he? Rigondeaux's not too small, man. He punches like a fucking... Okay, let me put it this way. If Rigondeaux fought Orlando Salido, is he too small? Okay, let's go to the post-fight interview with Guillermo Rigondeaux.
He had broken JAZZA's jaw.
Let's go to that right now.
Bueno, nosotros vinimos a hacer el trabajo de nosotros.
We came to do our work.
Nosotros todo el tiempo siempre estamos diciendo que Dickens es un buen boxeador.
Is Cotto small? Cotto on fight night was 172 against Floyd Mayweather.
He in the press conference, he was saying, yeah, everything's fine, but he's an old man and I'm going to beat him up. For all those guys that are saying that I'm old and I got rust, I ripped his jaw off. So all those guys out there that want to get their jaw ripped off and their heads knocked out, I'm here for them, baby. You have to be the greatest translator in the history of boxing translators, by the way. Can you ask Guillermo, will he come back and box for us again in Britain, please? Te están preguntando que si vas a regresar aquí a pelear otra vez. ¿Cuándo? When? Well, you want him back. Well, let's find out.
Oh, man.
Frank, what can we do? We got Frank right here. September 17th. September 17th, back down here. Yeah, definitely. Is it done? Is it September 17th?
I don't know when that happened. I'm not sure if Rigondeaux had been back to the UK since this fight. This fight's actually pretty recent. All right. Let's debunk that. Good little man versus good big man. Okay. Wasn't Cotto a good little man versus a good big man against Sergio Martinez? Even more than that. Wasn't Manny Pacquiao a good little man versus a good big man and fucking against Oscar De La Hoya? Who is the good big man? That's been like debunked so many different times. A little guy with excellent skills. A little guy with the skills of say a Mayweather against a big guy like Antonio Margarito. That's little guy versus big guy. That was a fight that was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. Bob Arum offered a shitload of money. And I think Mayweather, I think he went on to fight Mosley or whatever. But that fight never came to fruition. I think it's the one fight that you could legitimately say Mayweather kind of ducked. But honestly, Mayweather wasn't dealing with Bob Arum ever since he left. So that's how that happened. Like, yeah, we never got to see that. But in hindsight, who do you think wins that fight? Like, honestly. Does Margarito beat Mayweather? Highly unlikely, right? So, you know, that whole good little man, good big man, there's more at stake than just, you know, these are two gold medalists. Pacquiao, maybe he was on the juice. Maybe he was. But Oscar De La Hoya was faded. And okay, you have sort of an old boxing superstar in Oscar De La Hoya and a very young ripe Manny Pacquiao. You go back and you think about that fight. Pacquiao demolished him. Margarito is Miguel Cotto a good fighter? Because Margarito went toe-to-toe with fucking Miguel Cotto and blitzed him up. He destroyed Miguel Cotto. He took his soul that night. And ever since then, you know, it took Miguel Cotto a long time to regain his form. You know, and that wasn't until he really got that rematch. And you know what? I can't even say that. Miguel Cotto's such a great fighter. His next fight, he was able to destroy. I think that it was that dude, as a Hebrew gentleman, and the fight happened at Yankee Stadium. Man, it's that dude Arislandi Lara just beat him. Now that I think about it, but I forget this dude's name. Anyways, okay, load of raps. But before that, Antonio Margarito went toe-to-toe with Paul Williams in a thrilling fight. He had back-to-back wins against Kermit Cintron, knockouts. You know, he beat Golden Johnson after losing, I think, to Paul Williams. Margarito was a beast back in the day. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not like Margarito's #1 fan, but Margarito was a beast back in the day. And the way he beat Cotto, it was more than raps. He truly, he took his heart that night in a weird fucking Mexican way. You know, and I think in that moment, he was embraced as Mexico's #1 fighter. And you can't take that away from him. No one can take that away from Antonio Margarito, beating Miguel Cotto like that. Now, you can say a load of hand wraps, but, you know, if you look at all that evidence, maybe they were. Maybe they were. It's possible. It's certainly possible that they were loaded. And Miguel Cotto has some video evidence that I'm not sure how convincing that is, but it just is what it is. You know, that just is what it is. Good little man versus good big man. What the fuck? Roy Jones went up and fought John Ruiz. Okay. Maybe is John Ruiz a great heavyweight? No. Is he a good heavyweight? These are two gold medalists, Olympic gold medalists. Are they of equal skill? Rigondeaux won from, I think, 2000 and 2004. And Lomachenko was like 2008 and 2012, something like that. And, you know, Lomachenko, he won his gold medal in 135 pounds, which is incredible if you think about it, because he's fighting at 130. But man, I don't know if Lomachenko's style and his experience as a professional measures up to Rigondeaux's style, which I tend to lean towards as a professional. He is a very good professional style. It's completely underrated, and he's beaten everyone he's ever faced, pretty much. Like, that's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with Guillermo Rigondeaux. Let's see if he has more to say here.
Very good fight. Every fight, big name. He wants to go and chase some of those men who have been running away.
He's not too big, man. I'm telling you, he's not too big. I don't think Lomachenko's too big. I don't think he is, man.
Siempre lo he dicho, son 100 yeguas que no hacen un caballo como yo. Estoy esperando a ver quién se atreve.
He says not 100 of those guys and those boxers make one of me. And I've always said it. I'm here to face everyone. Let's give the fans what they want. I want hard fights. I want to give the boxing fans what they want. Those guys shouldn't be so scared and talk and abandon weights and vacate titles. We want to fight. He wants to.
Man, I gotta put that up. I gotta put this interview up separately. And you know, Rigondeaux sends a message to Lomachenko, because man, you know what, Lomachenko, give him credit. He's fighting. He's gonna get in the ring with him, and he's gonna attempt to beat two-time gold medalist Guillermo Rigondeaux. And just stepping up to fight the guy deserves credit these days, because guys like Abner Mares, guys like Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, they are hiding behind some fucking cliff somewhere in California right now, just staying away from Rigondeaux, just trying to stay away from him. And yeah, Lomachenko, he's a bigger man. He is. But do you see him overwhelming Rigondeaux with his volume? I think this is going to be a very this is going to be a true chess match. That's what it's going to be. And if you call Rigondeaux a grandmaster, what is Lomachenko at 9-1 with how many knockouts? Okay, with I think 6 knockouts, right? If Rigondeaux is a grandmaster, what is Lomachenko? And is that enough to beat the grandmaster? Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna leave it at that. Eat King Fight News.